This particular stump has what is called a box cut. Even around the turn of the century and before, when they didn't have any tins or nails or whatnot, they came up with an idea that they could take a box axe and cut into the side of the tree. And this cavity would hold roughly 1.5 quarts of gum. They would whittle out a wooden spoon, or I saw one that's been bought that was used to dip that with. This is laying on its side, but it needs to be inverted and put in the ground. But this is a pretty typical cavity, one of the best that I've got. I've got a few. But this is what they used, like I say, around the turn of the century and before, maybe in the late 1800s. And it was just a prominent way of life. They take that big axe and make about 30 to 35 cuts into the green part of the tree at the root, and waller out a big hole and start chipping the tree up above it. And the gum would run down in that cavity, that base of that cavity, and stay there till you come along and dipped it. But it was a very interesting way of life. But this is a fast receding art. It's something that you don't see anywhere. Usually the naval forestry units has one. Occasionally you'll find them, but they're very few and far between. But it's just a way of life that I've always admired. Anybody that would go to that kind of trouble trying to get a little bit of tar, we call it a pine turpentine, out of a tree.